So if you have a landscaping or lawn care website and you're spending any kind of money on marketing or advertising, it's very important to have some way of knowing where your leads are coming from, whether they're form submissions or phone calls. Knowing where your website leads are coming from helps you know whether you're putting money into the right marketing activities and what sorts of return on investments you're getting for those marketing activities. Uh, the tool I like to use, and there are many different ways to do conversion tracking. There are tools out there like CallRail, What Converts. You can use other tools like Google Analytics to track events such as phone number clicks. The tool I like to use is called What Converts. It's just whatconverts.com. And basically, it lets you track form submission, phone calls, chat requests, and it'll show you where the lead is coming from. So here's an example lead for a landscaping lawn care company that I have as a client, and it'll show you, okay, this lead came from Google Organic, shows you the message that they submitted through their contact form, and shows you the page, the path they went. So they came to the home page through a search, and they went to the Get a Quote page. And it gives you all sorts of information about that lead. I'm only showing you part of it just to protect the client's account, but it gives you a pretty nice way of seeing, okay, this lead came from this source. So it can track whether it came from Google Organic, basically somebody typing in a search into Google, whether it came from a direct visitor to the website, someone just typed in the website address, or whether it was a phone call, and whether that phone call came from Google, whether it came from Facebook, etc. So it's a tool I like to use. The pricing, it's not free. It does cost $60 a month, but they give you $30 of usage. And it's $2.50 per month for each additional phone number. So what I want to do is just show you, I'm going to take a website that I've not set up conversion tracking on before. This is just an old website. And I'm going to set up conversion tracking for this site. This is a WordPress website, so if you're trying to do this, set up conversion tracking for your own landscaping or lawn care website, and your steps might be a little different, but the overall setup for if you were to use What Converts is going to be the same between different web platforms. So what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to set up a profile. So you're going to have to go to whatconverts.com and click try it for free. They'll give you a 14-day trial. It's going to default to the Elite plan. You can switch that down to the $60 a month plan. Sign up for an account, and then get to the point where you're actually adding an account or a profile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the website, and then just click finish. Okay. Now the first step then is you need to add the tracking code. So I'm just going to click copy code. I'm going to go into the administration area of the website. And I am going to add this to the code snippet. So I'm going to add this to the header and footer. I already have a plugin installed that's going to allow me to edit the header and the footer. And I'm just going to take that, put that in the header, paste that into the header, save my changes. You can download, if you're using WordPress, you can download this WP Code Global Header and Footer plugin. It's just a free plugin. I'm going to clear my cache. Now, I can then verify the installation of the tracking code. It'll complete, tell you it's successful. and then I can get some phone numbers for tracking purposes. So I'm going to get 4 phone numbers for tracking purposes. Find a local number. I'll grab these 4 numbers. I'm going to select one that's not just generic. Enter in the destination number. Click Next Step. You can enable call recordings. You'll need to check your state and see whether you need to play a greeting that mentions the call is being recorded. In my state of Connecticut, they do require that, so I'm going to leave that checked. You can also select to play a whisper message, which is just a message that when you pick up, you can hear. It can tell you that you have an incoming call from the website, and it can even tell you the lead source, the campaign, etc. I'm going to leave that off, and you can also track text messages. So I'm just going to click Finish. Okay, so that's done. I can also then add another phone number. So if I want to track, let's say, Google Business Profile, and I'm not going to do this because I don't want to change their Google Business Profile. This is just a temporary setup. They're not a marketing client of mine. So let's do Advanced Setup, and we can select Google My Business and grab a phone number. We can click Next, and it'll let you grab a phone number. Then once you have that, what you can do is go over to your Google Business page and what you'll want to do basically is take the primary phone number and add a second phone number. So edit your profile, add a second phone number. That second phone number should then be the primary phone number that you have on your website. So that's the number you're forwarding the calls to. And that way, Google still is able to tie your phone number and keep you. That ensures that you'll have NAP, name, address, phone number consistency between your Google Business Profile and your website. So you'll want to select that. You'll want to put your actual phone number into the second phone number field, the additional phone number field for Google Business Profile, and then you'll want to take that tracking number and you'll want to put that as the first You'll want to put that as the first phone number for your Google Business Profile. That way, when people see the phone number, when the phone number is displayed in Google Business Profile, you'll see the tracking number, and people will call the tracking number. You'll be able to tell, oh, they came from the Google Business Profile. Once you've got that done, we'll go back here and click back to setup. Then you can track your web forms. It's very simple with What Converts. You're simply going to go to your website, go to the contact page or a page that has a form on it, and we'll do put in the form, click Find Form. It's going to automatically find it, click Finish, and it's going to add it. So now you can go to your dashboard, and it's going to give you this. These are fake. We just set this up, right? So you can turn off on live data, and then this will start tracking your phone number. So if we were to go back over here and go here, so you'll notice that it changed that number. And now if I were to call that number, it would be forwarded over to the actual phone number, and it would be tracked, and you would get a notification and it would show up here and tell you where the lead actually came from. So you would be able to drill down and know, okay, this lead came from either directly accessing the website, from a search in Google or from another source. It's really important when you're paying for any kind of marketing, or even if you're just putting a lot of your own time into maybe blogging or doing other things to bring in traffic. It's important to know where your leads are coming from, and whether your efforts are having any kind of positive return on investment. So I hope you got some value from this video, and if I can be of any assistance, even for just a free marketing consultation, don't hesitate to give me a call. I help landscapers and lawn care professionals build their business and grow their business through digital marketing.